The cricket world is mourning the loss of one of the greatest players the sport has ever known. Sir Garfield Sobers, the legendary West Indies all-rounder, passed away at the age of 89, leaving millions of cricket fans heartbroken. Almost immediately after news of his passing broke, tributes poured in from every corner of the cricketing world. But alongside those emotional messages, one question has continued to dominate discussions. What happened during Sir Garfield Sobers' final days, and what was the cause of his death? According to official announcements from Cricket West Indies and the International Cricket Council, Sir Garfield Sobers passed away peacefully on July 17, 2026, just days before what would have been his 90th birthday. While his death has been confirmed, his family and Cricket West Indies have not publicly disclosed an official cause of death. They have asked for privacy as they mourn one of the greatest figures in sporting history. Although the exact medical cause has not been revealed, those close to Sir Garfield had noted that he had gradually stepped away from public appearances in recent years because of advancing age. Even so, he remained deeply connected to cricket. He regularly followed international matches, welcomed young players, and continued attending special cricket events whenever his health allowed. Friends often described him as cheerful, sharp, and always willing to share stories from his remarkable career. His passing marked the end of an extraordinary chapter in cricket history. Within minutes of the announcement, Cricket West Indies released an emotional statement that quickly spread across the sporting world. "A great innings has come to an end. In our hearts now and forever, Sir Garfield Sobers." Those simple words perfectly captured what millions of cricket lovers were feeling. The organization described Sobers not only as a cricket legend, but as one of the greatest ambassadors the Caribbean had ever produced. The International Cricket Council also honored Sobers' remarkable life. ICC Chairman Jay Shah described him as one of the greatest icons in cricket history, saying no player had influenced the game with the bat, ball, and in the field quite like Sir Garfield. He added that Sobers' legacy would continue inspiring generations of cricketers long into the future. Tributes continued arriving from some of cricket's biggest names. Virat Kohli called Sobers one of cricket's greatest ever players and said his legacy would live on forever through every young cricketer inspired by his achievements. Sachin Tendulkar remembered him as the complete cricketer, praising both his extraordinary skill and the humility with which he carried himself throughout his life. Sunil Gavaskar perhaps summed up the feelings of the cricketing world best when he described Sobers as the greatest cricketer to walk the earth. He said cricket had lost not only a legend, but a man whose name became the standard by which every all-rounder is measured. Lara also expressed his heartbreak, remembering Sobers as both a hero and an inspiration. Like many West Indian cricketers, Lara often credited Sobers for paving the way for generations of Caribbean players. Cricket boards from India, England, Australia, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, South Africa, and New Zealand also issued statements honoring his remarkable contribution to the game. Everywhere the reaction was the same: respect, admiration, and gratitude. Social media quickly became filled with unforgettable moments from Sobers' career. Fans revisited his record-breaking 365 not out against Pakistan, an innings that remained the highest individual score in Test cricket for 36 years. Others shared the famous footage of him becoming the first cricketer to hit 6 sixes in one over in first-class cricket. Younger fans who had never watched him play discovered highlights showing why Sir Donald Bradman once described Sobers as the greatest all-round cricketer he had ever seen. His statistics alone explain why many believe no one will ever equal him. During an international career that lasted from 1954 until 1974, Sobers played 93 test matches, scored 8,032 runs, averaged nearly 58 with the bat, collected 26 test centuries, and claimed 235 wickets while bowling both pace and spin. He also took 109 catches, proving his brilliance in every department of the game. Yet numbers tell only part of the story. What truly separated Sir Garfield Sobers from every other cricketer was his incredible versatility. He could open the bowling with pace. He could switch to left-arm spin. He could bowl wrist spin. He could dominate attacks with elegant batting. He could produce spectacular catches anywhere in the field. Very few athletes in any sport have ever mastered so many different skills at such an elite level. Away from cricket, Sobers remained remarkably humble. Despite becoming one of the world's most famous sportsmen, he always welcomed young cricketers seeking advice. Former teammates frequently described him as approachable, generous, and passionate about helping the next generation. That kindness explains why so many of today's stars spoke about him with such affection. His influence extended far beyond the cricket field. In Barbados, Sir Garfield Sobers was more than a sporting hero. He was a national hero, representing excellence, determination, and pride for an entire nation. His achievements inspired countless young athletes throughout the Caribbean to believe they could compete with the very best in the world. As fans continue mourning his passing, many have also been asking about funeral arrangements. At the time this script is being written, official details regarding Sir Garfield Sobers' funeral service and burial arrangements have not yet been publicly announced. His family has requested privacy while they mourn, and further updates are expected from Barbados authorities and Cricket West Indies once arrangements are finalized. Although questions remain regarding the exact cause of his death, one thing is beyond dispute. Sir Garfield Sobers changed cricket forever. Every great all-rounder who followed has been compared to him. Every generation has measured greatness against the standard he established. And every cricket fan, regardless of nationality, recognizes his place among the true giants of the sport. His final days may have been spent away from the spotlight, but his legacy shines brighter than ever. Long after the scorecards fade and records are broken, Sir Garfield Sobers will continue to be remembered not simply as one of cricket's greatest players, but as the man who redefined what was possible on a cricket field. For millions around the world, his innings may have come to an end, but the inspiration he gave to cricket will continue for generations to come.